When we were in India, there's like literally people, okay, you know how they sell fruits on the street, they sell water on the street.
Right.
No, they're knocking on your window. They're selling a paper towel. They're selling a pen. They're selling the weirdest shit that you're like, is this the 99-cent store? Like, what the fuck? So then
what was the weirdest thing you bought?
No, I didn't buy anything. So
that shit.
Then every single light, which is not many lights, there's
children.
What we would consider a trans person coming to the window, knocking on the window, right? So
why do you say what we would consider?
I'm about to tell you. So I'm like, so what is this person selling? He's like, nothing. And I'm like, okay, so why are they knocking on the window? He's like, don't look, no man, no woman. And I'm like, okay, what is that? What is that? I'm like, they're like, no, it's not a man, it's not a woman. I'm like, so then what? I don't want to say it, but I'm like, so what is that?
What is that person?
Right.
What is that person?
Like, I'm like, so it's used to be a man, used to be a woman? No man, no woman. Don't look. And I'm like, huh? But
so
I'm
you're
like,
trying to understand, right?
So I'm like, so then what is it? If it's not a man or a woman, then what is it? And then he just could not answer. And they literally just, it's like, you're nothing.
What are they knocking on the windows for? Do you know?
For money.
Oh, just begging for money.
Yeah, just begging for money. But the people don't
look at them as
consider them anything. They're like, no man, no woman.
Which is,
but I don't know what
that's
that
different
meant.
than Thailand, because in Thailand they're actually and a lot of Southeast Asia, trans women are actually sought out after just because their body types are a lot more feminine over there. I know a lot of basketball players, when they go and play in Southeast Asia, when you have money, that's what you do as a form of I've made it. You actually sleep with a trans woman.
Really?
Yeah, and so
it's like a total fetish. I mean, not necessarily feminine bodies, but they're lean people. They've got less hair on their bodies. They grow longer hair.
Of how
they've got a softer jawline, like everything. So like the most elite looking or most cis looking is also a thing, most passable, if you want to use words like that. Trans women come from Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
Like even the men, right? When you think of their bodies, like very tall, lean. A lot of comments about Ali Wong. Did you ever see the pregnant Netflix special? Mm-mm. And she talks about, my man is like a dolphin. There's no hair.
Yeah.
So I guess it's easy because you like shit.
I just couldn't believe. I wanted, and because there was a language barrier that he couldn't really articulate how I wanted him to, because I wanted him to explain what the fuck did he mean.
That's crazy, because that means like they're not even like we have a long way to go with being progressive.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We will just say, okay, that's a trans person. Like, it's nothing to us.
Right.
Okay,
now.
even if a woman looks like a man or a man looks like a woman.
Like a third gender or like sex, and they're very similar to trans people. It's like a weird thing, and I'm reading right now, but they have their
Can you hear him?
So Benson was just saying there's a third gender / third sex.
Y'all know we got an Indian camera guy, so he gonna give his knowledge.
Oh, wait, you're from India?
Yeah.
Oh.
Was it just something that I ran by when I was in India, actually, and they discussed the third gender like on a documentary randomly when I was like in 10th grade, so it was mad trippy. But I don't have that much information on it, but all I know is there's a whole third gender, and like they essentially like take away their manhood and their womanhood also.
They like cut the clit and...
I believe so. There's something to do with
female
that.
gender mutilation is one.
Like Hijra.
Oh, there's a name. So it's not, trans is not a name.
And they're usually, I mean, from what I just read, they're usually organized into communities, but they, like, if they're in, like, poverty and stuff like that, like, they're kind of looked down in society, or they go as sex workers.
Yeah.
So maybe that's
That's probably.
But it was crazy because one of them.
Thank you, Vincent.
One of them were knocking on the window with rupees in their hand, like. We're like, why? How you asking for money and you already got money? Right. But
it's like a cup with a little change.
I guess that's what it's. Maybe they couldn't have a cup.
It's so true.
Cup maybe cost
this
a couple
is to let you know what I need.
Yeah, that is so true.
More it is.
You know?
That's so true.
Okay.
I actually heard the term third sex. My first time hearing that was years ago. One of my favorite videos is Marisa Rodriguez, a comedian called Giannis Pappas. He's been on Andrew's show. He goes on there and he goes, I'm third sex from the Lower East Side. And when he says, this ass pussy, don't stink. And this is where that's it came from. And he always talks about like, I never knew this would catch on. Like, I actually used to listen to their podcast. I don't think they have it anymore, called The Rigorous Podcast. And he would always do that voice. But yeah, he would call himself third sex.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I
never knew that.
Man, that's kind of interesting.
It is. And I wonder if it's like an old kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never grown up hearing third sex.
Yeah, I never heard of third sex in life.